Finding X.
By Miles Tan.
Carlisle looked out the window, and the skies were dark. Great. She didn't bring her jacket today, just an umbrella. Plus, she was wearing heels. She just hoped that wherever Mateo was bringing her, it didn't involve slippery floors. When she went down after office hours, she saw Mateo standing under an umbrella in the pouring rain. He was wearing a blue polo shirt, long sleeves rolled out to his elbows, and tucked into his dark slacks. She didn't realize how forearms, emphasized by rolled up sleeves, could look so sexy on a man until then. She averted her eyes to hide that she was ogling. She was silent before clearing her throat. So, where are you taking me?
My car's in the parking lot.
He answered instead.
You don't mind walking, do you? I'm sorry, I really didn't count on it to rain.
Okay, fine, be that way. Keep the surprise for much longer. He led the way to the parking lot, consciously one step ahead of her. The gravel made it hard for her to walk without a care, and she almost slipped and fell. Her arms flailed, trying to balance herself.
Watch out!
Mateo called out belatedly, but he was already reaching out to cradle her fall. Her umbrella tilted, and the rain drizzled generously over her hair and shoulders, while his own umbrella had fallen. There she was, in his arms, and standing face to face. To her, it felt like forever. But his glasses almost knocked off his nose. She could see how his brown eyes seemed to have lighter flecks in them. Thankfully, she recovered almost immediately, riding her umbrella and stepping away. He didn't let go right away, though.
Are you okay?
He asked. Damn gravel, she muttered. But she was now standing so close to him. When she realized, however, that he was getting rained on, her eyes widened and raised her umbrella to shield the both of them from the rain. Sorry. High heels and gravel don't mix.
Well, in that case, it'll be much easier to prevent you from slipping and breaking an arm if you hold on to me.
He suggested. Carlin thought she felt her cheeks redden, and she pursed her lips. Fine, she said. She bent down to reach for his fallen umbrella and made him hold hers while she closed it before handing it back to him. But instead of taking back her own, she held on to his upper arm with both of her hands. So she arrived at the theater, which turned out to be just a few blocks away. Her curiosity was piqued even more. Mateo leaned over to open the dashboard, then took out a letter envelope. Carly couldn't help but catch a bit of his scent. He smelled the fresh soap with a hint of coffee.
The Lion King.
He said, sliding the tickets out before handing one to her. The Lion King musical. The Lion King musical. She could barely hold her excitement. She stared back at him, slack-jawed. You did it! There weren't any tickets. He cleared his throat nervously.
Well, I think there's a lot to be said about persistence and luck.
She had her arms raised, almost as if considering giving him a hug. But Carla caught herself quickly and dropped her arms casually onto her lap. Instead, she smiled at him, her eyes half closed and shining. Thank you, Mateo. This is wonderful,
You're welcome.
he replied. And he just sat there, just looking at her with a smile on his mouth. Until he seemed to remember that they had a musical to get to. He grabbed his umbrella and opened his side of the door.
Stay there. I'll help you out.
And she didn't try to protest this time. She stayed inside the car, even as he fumbled with his umbrella for a bit, as he made a dash for her side. When he opened the door to help her out, she was still smiling. She took out her umbrella, but it wouldn't open, even if she tried to bypass the automatic mechanism. But since the rain had taken a turn for the worse, though, she huddled closer to him instead. The end. Finding X.